Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series, or I should say maybe Let's Try series, for a game called Ground of Aces. Steve was just recently doing their, I think they call it Tacticon or something like that, where they were featuring a lot of, just different types of strategy games, tactical games, 4X games, grand strategy, and this is one that popped up in that list, and it kind of looks like a game that ultimately will be right up my alley. I like building games. I do like building games. I don't do a lot on the channel, but games like Prison Architect and I guess a little bit of like Against the Storm. I've been playing that a little bit lately. This game kind of reminds me of those a little bit. Another game it might remind you of a little bit, just kind of in the theme, is a little bit I've seen of RimWorld. I've never personally played RimWorld, which may sound crazy, but it looks like it's kind of that style of, having workers build things and schedulings and things like that. So for me, the one game I'm most familiar with it would be the Prison Architect series. But we'll kind of see how it goes. And I like the premise of this game. Now, this is just a demo, so we're only going to play a few episodes. But the premise of this game, as I understand it, is you're building an air base. Kind of at the current context, kind of in like England somewhere during World War II. And you're building an air base. You're supposed to maintain the air fleets that come in and leave, and come back and stuff like that. Obviously, the airplanes are going to go out, do their missions, and they're going to come back and they're going to be beat up or whatever. You got to replace them, you got to repair them, you got to refuel them, all that kind of stuff. And so it kind of is like an abstract away from the actual combat side of it. I don't know how much combat we'll actually see. Maybe there will be still some element of, attacks on your airbase. I don't actually know, but the general premise being that you're in control of the airbase. You're trying to maintain the airplanes so that your missions can be successful from that standpoint. Whereas a lot of other games focus more on the actual attacks of the airplanes themselves. This is more what's happening back home. And I actually thought that was kind of cool. And I like the art style, simple art style. Honestly, there's no reason why a good game has to have complex art, quite frankly. I think there's plenty of really amazing games out there that have simple art. And truth be told, this is the kind of the game that gives me a little bit of, I don't know, kind of ideas or kind of motivation to go out and make my own game. Because truth be told, that doesn't mean there's no complexity in this game, but that doesn't mean, because you can have simple art, anybody who has a little bit of programming experience could go out and make a game like this. And I think that kind of gives a good motivation there and kind of give good ideas and stuff like that. It's really cool. So anyway, we're going to jump into this. We're going to play the tutorial. It's only a tutorial. It's still in alpha, so lots of potential bugs, lots of incomplete things, but I thought it would still be kind of fun to feature a few episodes of a game like this. And so we're going to jump right into it and see what happens. Map features. Name of the location, RAF Lichfield, which is, looks like it's up here north of Birmingham, east of Liverpool, in kind of, south central England, so to speak. Landmark picking LF. I don't know exactly what that means. Location 3 miles northeast of Lichfield. Base opening 1st of August 1940. So again, very much during World War II. The date today is 13th of August, so we're 12 days after the base open. Amount of crew members, 8. So obviously, presumably, we're going to have more crew members join up, as well as pilots. We have no airplanes, no airstrips, and the weather is sunny as of right now. So it'll be cool to see how weather plays a factor in things. This is the demo summer 2024 version. Let's go. And again, this kind of comic book style art. I really like this, actually. I think this is actually this is a good way to kind of make the game. It looks good to me. All right, welcome to your own airfield, Commander. HQ has supplied you with a plot of land and a shipment of resources, but you will need to source a lot of it yourself from the field. Keep an eye out for interesting resources to gather. Build and use workbenches to turn your resources into food or building materials. You can select workbenches and create projects so people who have that task assigned to have that task assigned will work on them. I can't talk. Your goal is to build up a small air base. That means barracks with beds, a runway, and a parking spaces for your first airplanes. You need to define and build a minimum tier 1 runway in length and width to get airplanes to land. And I guess we can tier up as we get better resources and things like that for those airfields. You will need to make sure the base morale of your people stays high. Don't overwork them. Make sure they have good sleep places and proper food. And finally, once you have the first airplane stationed, you will start to get flight missions, so that'll be cool. Respond to them in a swift manner and be wary of being a target for enemy base attacks. Good luck, Commander. Make the RAF proud. Understood. All right, so let me just pause for a second so we can look around at what we've got. So we've got, I guess, this road that comes in here. And how big is this map? Wow, this is actually a pretty good sized map here. Definitely bigger than the last time I played Prison Architect, for example. Like I said, I keep kind of going back to that game as an example. That's what I'm familiar with. We do have a little bit of a building here. What is this? This is just a building with a few cots inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 cots, which tells me there's not enough beds. So we do have 8 people total. So we need to get a few more cots. We've got an incomplete building over here. Maybe another place to put some people to sleep. We'll see. And then we've got a bunch of resources to start off with. We've got tarp piles. We got raw water and food rations, all sorts of things. In fact, we can see all those listed over here on the left-hand side. Let me make sure my camera is not in a bad place. So it looks like we're okay. I think I'm just covering the event log and stuff like that. So we should be okay over here. So we got different tiers of materials. We got basic materials here. Sandbags, rainwater, advanced metal, tarp, electronics, and a few military ones. Food rations and repair parts. We've got the radio, which we can talk to the headquarters in the village. I don't know if those are fully implemented or not. We've got our crew. I don't know if these crew have any sort of specializations or anything at the moment. Maybe at some point in time they will. You often see that in games like this where one person is better at cooking or one person is better at building, one person is better at repairing, things like that. Currently we have sleep for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. This should be fine. A couple hours of leisure at the beginning and end of the day and a full days of work in the middle. And last but not least, we have airplanes available to us. Now we currently have 0 airplanes actually in our base, but we do see quite a few different airplanes that we can get over time, including up to bombers and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if we could specialize into like just a fighter base or a bomber base, or it's going to be a mix of both. Base morale is about medium, it looks like. And obviously we got different ways to speed up the game and things like that. Bubble toggle, status bubbles. Okay. I'm just kind of familiar myself with a little bit with the menus and stuff like that, see what it looks like. And obviously we've got resources around the map that we can go pick up. Let's see, we got wood over here, trees, berry bushes. That doesn't show us anything specific here on the rocks. Back here we got mushroom patches. We got some water back there. So it does look like we're going to need to pick up some stuff. Currently we have a list of tasks over here on the right hand side. I guess probably in order of importance or kind of highlighted color based on importance. We have no kitchen and no saw station. No runway defined, not enough beds, and also not enough chairs. So where are the chairs currently? Are those chairs? Doesn't look like that's a chair to me. It looks like it's just a flooring. I don't actually see chairs. I'm not sure. Those are like little dressers and things. It's cool that we can spin the map around. What do we got? A dog over here? And yeah, I don't see the chairs. they're probably here somewhere. What's in here? What's in this little building over here? Oh, let me turn the other way. That is the bathroom, I'm assuming. Yeah, it looks like the outhouse. And oh, there's some chairs. I see them out on the outside. Cool. So we do have a few chairs for people to rest in and whatnot. All right, let's see. What do we need to do first of all? Well, it says no kitchen and no saw station. So I'm going to start, I believe that's under props. Maybe workbenches. Yeah, there we go. I saw, like I said, I watched a little bit of the demo. So we do have a saw station. It needs wood to build. Can I set it up and then we can build it later? I wonder if I could put it inside this building. Actually, I think for now we're just going to move it outside the building. And then maybe at some point in the future, we will put it in there and kind of go from there. So it does have that down and it's got a big giant question mark, presumably because we have no wood for that. And I don't see any wood over here at the moment. So we do need to start gathering a little bit of wood. So I'm going to, can I gather specific people or do I just flag things as gatherable? Probably just flag things as gatherable is my guess. So let me go back from props. Let's go harvest. And what if I just want to harvest, I don't know, just this whole section over here. Just harvest all that stuff and see what we can get from there. Let me unpause a little bit, see our little workers running off, go start gathering some stuff. We don't have currently a place to store our things. They're just kind of on the ground right now. And they do have an integrity. Exposed to ground, 10% faster degradation. Exposed to sky, 20% faster degradation. So we do want to fix both of those problems pretty quickly here. The build style in this game is going to be very much a kind of freeform build, right? We can build walls, we can build windows, doors, all that kind of stuff, as well as floors. So first up, we do want to set up an expanded storage spot. And is there any reason not just to kind of put it right next to where we are currently? I don't know if there is a reason not to. So we're just going to go ahead and say, just go ahead and set all this up over here as storage. In fact, you know what? Let me just cancel that. Cancel. Or I can just, let me come over here and let's just set up this entire area. So I'm going to just make this whole area a storage area. So we'll set that up as defined as storage. Did I do it right? Not sure if I did it right or not. Hard to tell if I did that right or not. That one down there looks like it got flagged. So why is this not flagging up here? Maybe I can't flag. There we go. Oh, I bet it was too big. I bet it was too big. Can I expand you out a little bit? We'll just cover that square that I already had, maybe. Or can I just set this up as storage here? There we go. Okay. That looks good. All right, so we do have a storage area, and this is one big giant. Okay, it's actually set up as 2 storage areas. Let me destroy these, and we'll just kind of. How do I do that? Can I remove? There we go. We'll remove storage area, just so I can have it all over here. And I think I actually want to expand it. So can I expand it like this, maybe? There we go. That's kind of what I was hoping to do earlier, was have a big storage area, and that is now defined as a storage area, I believe. It's not flagging though. Well, earlier I was clicking on it and it was not. Now it's not clicking on it. What did I do wrong? Not entirely sure. So we'll unpause. Sorry, make sure I'm unpausing properly. We'll speed up a little bit. Let the guys gather some stuff. Maybe they'll bring it over here. They are going to go ahead and finish that workbench first. It looks like. It's not letting me click on this anymore. Did I make a mistake? I don't know. We'll see what happens when they get a few more materials if they bring it over to this area. While, actually, I'd like to see them build it or put some stuff over here first. Okay, they are moving stuff into, I guess, this storage area. But we are still exposed to the ground and we're still exposed to the sky. So let's go ahead and start building some stuff. Let's build a floor. We can build it out of tarp, build out of planks, or we can build out of bricks. We already have a bunch of tarp, so we're going to start with just tarp right now. And we're just going to cover this entire area with tarp. Looks like they are currently putting that down. Maybe I made this too big. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're actually using up quite a bit of tarp at the moment. Once we get the tarp down, then we can put up some walls and a roof if we want to. Now let me click on the storage area. So I'm not sure if maybe I just defined it wrong, but it seems like they're putting stuff down. So, all right, they're doing leisure time. Now it's degrading a little bit slower. It's still exposed to the sky. So we will need to take care of that later, I guess tomorrow. So I'm probably going to lose a little bit of materials, unfortunately, but that's all right. We're kind of getting things rolling here. Hopefully we don't lose so much that we can't get our saw station up. Looks like it just takes wood anyway, so we should be able to get that dynamically. We don't have enough beds, so we're probably going to lose a little bit of morale overnight because of that. Let's go ahead and fast forward to daytime. And then we'll finish up the saw station. We'll get the kitchen down. We'll make sure we get some beds down, chairs down, all that kind of stuff. And I think our people will be happy again tomorrow. So a little bit of early morale loss. It's honestly pretty typical for games like this. Just because, I mean, you often kind of, bed seems to be like, it's important, but it's like the thing that just, yeah, I'll get to it in the next day or two. It's kind of how it feels sometimes. All right, so people are awake now, and they're finishing building stuff. They're actually eating right now, it looks like. We do have some food rations down here. Keep speeding up. Did they actually get all that stuff over there? They did get it, but they haven't picked it up. So is it because I messed up the definition of this storage area, or have they just not moved it over yet? I bet if I were to check the schedule, not the schedule, where's the priorities? I saw that earlier. There was a place I could see priorities. Group, there we go. I'm guessing they build before they gather. Yeah, it looks like they build before they gather. We got medicine, we got building, cooking, crafting, repairs, gardening, and labor. So they're just going to go in that order currently. And I can always move that around if I wanted like a couple people to build, a couple people to do other things. But it looks like we're okay. It looks like they're moving stuff. I don't know why they're explicitly moving stuff around, but seems a little strange. All right. Oh no, somebody picked up a tarp and accidentally destroyed the tarp just by picking it up. Well, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen, but now we know. And we're going to go ahead and put us a wall around this. And probably some doors. Honestly, we might just leave the entire front. just as doors. Just to make it easy to get in and out of here. We might not have enough tarps for all this, to be honest. They are building our saw station over here. We definitely want to cover them up. Found a rather small spider. It is now running away in pain. Okay, so some of the flavor things are actually kind of funny. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, it's a little goofy, but I like it. I like it. It's funny. All right, how much tarp do we have? Do we have enough tarp for a roof? Hopefully we do. And last but not least, let's go ahead and get us a roof on our thing. Presumably we just highlight the whole thing. And does it say how much this is going to cost? I don't see how much it's going to cost currently, but we'll just put it on there, see if they can get that covered up, and hopefully protect all of our storage stuff. Still haven't built beds. We do have a workbench over here, though. So we can start making planks. And so I think we can just start making, you know, a bunch of planks if we want to. Let's just get a bunch of planks being made and just kind of get that rolling. Hopefully people get over there and start doing some stuff. Are they starting to bring stuff in? They are currently still building. It's probably kind of important. Did we run out of tarp? We did run out of tarp. So, now are these over here counting as not being exposed anymore? It's not showing me. Yeah, properly stored, no degradation. Whereas back here, I see this. It's kind of showing the tint roof. Not really showing me the inside here. I do it. Trying to see if I can get a good view of. I'm assuming these in the middle are still exposed, right? Because obviously we can see the roof is not complete. Presumably we're going to have to make more tarps at some point. What are we doing over here? We are currently still making planks. So we got some planks made. We do need a kitchen, which seems to be a very high priority. So we're going to go ahead and get us props. Some sort of workbenches and a field kitchen, I'm assuming. I mean, we could get an indoor kitchen, but let's go ahead and just get us a field kitchen, and we'll just stick it over here for now, kind of off to the side. I don't know, let's just put it over here up against the storage facility. That'll get us that rolling once they come back tomorrow. So we're already on day 3 coming up. Still don't have all of the beds, but kitchen seems like an important thing, so we'll get that rolling here. Keep our people fed seems important. And then we'll get working on the beds here in a moment. And presumably we can just put the beds in here. Which would be probably what? Sleeping? Yep, there we go. And it does need tarps. And let's see. We can rotate that. So, starting tomorrow, we'll have a couple beds in here. We're short what? 3 it looks like. So 1. Let's put one over here in the corner back here. Looks like we might be able to put one maybe there for now. So that'll get that. We don't have tarps for it yet, so we got to figure out how to make tarps, apparently. Show tarps. Comes from the Taylor station, of all things. I guess we could have put some planks down for some things. Maybe we should have used less tarps for this and more. Or maybe I just made it too big, quite frankly. That's probably exactly what happens. I just simply made it too big. We will build the kitchen tomorrow. Looks like it just needs wood. I guess I can tell them to harvest more stuff back here. Now let's just harvest like this entire area over here. Keep harvesting. Got a little bit of harvesting we can do over here. Some trees. Eventually we got to get a runway down. Looks like they're going to be eating here now. So we got food, raw water. Again, we're out of the tarps, so need to work towards making those. Did I mute the game somehow? Oh, it's just there's no music. I can hear the birds in the background. Field kitchen, once they get the wood, which they should be getting now, we will finish the field kitchen up and hopefully be able to make some food. Well, we currently have some food at the moment, so I'm not sure if they were too worried about it. We do have a few... Where's our planks? We're not making any planks right now. Is there a way to, like... Do we want to make this like a permanent thing or just... Oh, I guess I can see now. Never mind. What is that? Does that just mean keep going? Or is that... I'm not sure what that actually means. We'll find out if it just continues to make them. All right, here comes our field kitchen. There we go. So we can make meals and we can make purified water. What do we got right now? We've got raw water at the moment. Got quite a bit of food. I don't know. Let's just get a few mills. And then we'll get some water. Just to say. Get somebody working on that. All right. We do need more beds. Obviously, we need more tarps for beds. No metal workbench. So let's get a metal workbench set up. We need planks for that. We're just going to put it over here beside this other one. And then at some point, I would like to get the tailor station, but we need machinery for that. So how do we get machinery? Oh, the metals workbench. Cool. Then we'll work towards that. Music's coming back. And again, in retrospect, actually, could I harvest this? Or maybe destroy this? And get some tarp back? Yeah, okay, there we go. That works. We'll get us some tarp back from that. That'll help us finish the beds. Perfect. And we're going to finish day one, but at least we'll have a plan to get them finished soon. And hopefully finish this up as well. And we need to find a runway. Soonish. I mean, probably back here somewhere. It's a pretty big space between the trees here. Probably can be able to find the runway back in that area. We'll try and get that rolling here tomorrow. I mean, I'm probably definitely suffering from the whole make too many things problem. Queue up too many things problem. Bunch of wood over here already ready to harvest. We're harvesting water back there, it looks like. Let's get some more, queue up some more wood to get harvested. Probably some stuff over here. We're going to put our one ray back in that area. So I can fast forward through the nighttime. Gonna get their leisure, gonna get their food. Still need more chairs. We'll get that here in a bit. Hopefully we can get enough stuff for the finishing off this and get the beds here soon. Right, they are tearing these down. Getting our metal station, metals workbench built up. Getting quite a bit of tarp from that. Maybe not enough. I don't know how much we actually need to finish this. Oh, they're going to finish the beds first, though. That's good to know that's a priority. Well, at least two of the beds. Or did they get all three of them with their materials? Our tent roof is almost done. Oh, did we run out of tarp again? I think we ran out of tarp again. So we still didn't quite get it done, but hopefully that at least gets enough coverage there. And are we going to get the beds built? We got materials in here for two of them. Three of them. Looks like we got materials for all three. We're just waiting on planks. Okay, so we got the tarps for everything. Good. Is this not running right now? Well, it must just be waiting for wood. Okay. So we're getting wood from that. And we need... Still need the runway defined. Hoping to get the beds first, though. We do have some mills coming in now. All right, there's some beds coming in. Looks like we're good. There we go. Beds are getting built. So people will be happy here soon. Well, less mad. I don't know about happy. Less upset, hopefully. There's one bed. Hopefully just in time for nighttime. And then tomorrow we can start working on the runway. Cool. So everybody's got enough places to sleep. In fact, we actually probably can go ahead and define the runway now. So we're going to define the airstrip. We're going to just put it back here in this area. So we'll just kind of stretch it out here. It's going to be made out of apparently grass at the moment. Oh, I think we're going to convert to dirt. So we only need it to be just wide enough to hit a 1, I believe. But we also need it long enough to be a 1. So there we go. We're 1 across the board, tier 1 runway. We'll drop that down out there. And that hopefully will be getting converted here soonish. A little close to the trees, but I think we'll be okay. And there they go. Starting to convert our runway to dirt. Now, as time goes by, we can expand this, make it bigger, make it longer for other tier levels, as well as, I'm assuming, make it like paved and things like that. So the runway isn't complete, but at least this is defined. We do need a brick station, so let's go ahead and figure out what that's going to look like. Brick station probably there. Yep. Needs metal and planks. So we'll just keep making a line of things here, I guess, for now. Eventually, we probably want to move these inside, but for now, I think it's going to be okay. All our people have enough beds, which is a good start. We need to make chairs at some point. What kind of chairs can we make? We can make some little wooden chairs. What are these? Just a chair. Not any specific type of chair, just a chair, huh? Oh, there we go. It's planks and tarp, which we actually don't have that much tarp. So I think we're just going to move over to wood chairs. What is the difference here? These give you +3 mood, +5 energy. These give you +3 mood, +5 energy. Also have couches. Yeah, let's go ahead and get us a couple wooden chairs. I don't know. I might stick them in here. Well, probably don't want to block anything. Maybe I'll just stick them out here with other people's stuff. We need 4 total chairs, I believe. Put another one over here. It's a different type of chair. Cool. So we got some chairs. That'll get us enough chairs. Runway's going to still get it worked on. We're going to get the brick station here soon. And then once we get this and get a parking spot, we can actually start getting some airplanes. Hopefully I can get to where I can start making the rest of the tarps soon. I suppose I could. Could I convert the floor to being wood? And that'll free up some tarp, presumably. I wonder if that will work. I'll have to obviously get more planks coming in, which hopefully they're continuing to do. I might free up some tarp for other things. And there goes our little dirt runway. They're working as hard as they can. Someone tells me they will not finish it today. I'll have to get the rocks out of here as well. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. We've got started. We got a runway being built. We're going to try and replace some stuff over here to get some more tarp back. Build a few more things like the brick station, stuff like that. Just kind of see where it goes. I'm having fun so far. I think it's kind of a cute little game. Looks like it has a lot of potential. A lot of potential for some good depth. We haven't even gotten into the airplanes yet, so I'm hoping to get to that here very, very soon. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you'd like to see these types of videos and want to see more of them, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when these videos go live. Consider commenting below. And I also have channel memberships enabled if you want to support the channel in other ways as well. But please do not feel obligated. Just watching the video is honestly plenty. So I really much appreciate it. But we'll be back next time. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.